Well, Gary, a disappointing day today, really.
Yeah, very much so. You know, always knew it was going to be a tough game, Welling. They're going very well. They've won their last 8 games. They probably came here, and rightly so, with a lot of belief and confidence. And we knew it was going to be tough, that's for sure. But, you know, we found ourselves, first 15 minutes of the game, I thought was quite even. No problem in the sense there. They found themselves getting a free kick and a good goal from Jamie Day. 1-0 to the good. And probably a big cushion and a big goal from that early in the game. And then we had a situation where, you know, basically a ball broke or fell on the halfway area of the pitch. And I'm afraid that from where I'm sitting, Brett Williams went for the ball. From where I am, first look at it, had no chance of winning it. For some apparent reason, slid in. And as I say, I'd like to see it on a DVD before I deal with the situation one way or another and go from there. But you know, it was going to be a tough night anyway. But when you find yourself down to 10 men so early in the game, you certainly give them probably a little bit more of a lift. And you know, you're getting at half time, 0-1 or 1-0 to them, whatever way you look at it. We still believe we could get something out of the match. But you know, 15 minutes into the second half, we found ourselves down to 9 players, and it don't matter who you play against. I think that it was a case of it was going to be too much for us, and you hope that you can stay in as long as possible and get a set play. But you know, Bubby's got himself booked in the first half through sheer frustration, and it's come back to haunt him. I think that on the sending off from where I am, that the referee's 20-25 yards behind play, running backwards, and I think he's surprised everybody in the ground in respect of the sending off. I thought both boys were challenging for the ball. I thought that from where I was, Bradley Bow out-muscled their lad. With the conditions, he slipped. For some apparent reason, the referee has stunned probably everybody by sending them off. And when you're down to 9 players, it don't matter who you play against. It's going to be an hard battle. You just got to hope you stay in there, get a free kick in a corner. And, you know, we were hoping for a good trophy run. We fancied ourselves strongly for a good trophy run. I certainly did as well. But, you know, not to be. And we have to move on and look forward now to the Christmas period, a busy time.
Of course, Gary, we all know that referees do have a desperately difficult job. And, you know, perhaps the first red card looked, certainly from where I was, as though perhaps it maybe was the right decision, but I think Bradley Bowes was very, very harsh, and it did seem to me that, you know, the referee's performance today was very erratic, and the players were getting very, very frustrated with his performance.
Well, the situation was more than anything that where there was any talking or any debate about decisions or fouls, where it was led to the referee, he seemed that you know, he was dishing out more of a punishment to our players. You know, Kevin Betsy, I think, got booked, which was quite embarrassing. And then Billy, no, I think, like I say, I don't want to get over it. And good luck to Welling. You know, all credit to Jamie Day. He's a good manager. He's done very, very well down there, and you know, they work hard for him. And it was fitting he got the goal, and I wish him all the best. I've got no problem with Welling at all, like in any way or form. So I don't want to sound bitter or twisted towards them. I don't want to be, you know, caning the referee off in any way or form. You know, I'm a little bit long in the tooth and getting a little bit older than that, and you know, we have to turn around and get on with our own job in hand now, and we know that target. We know what we've got to go and do, and continue to reach that target.
And you must be proud, though, Gary, of the way your 9 men kept going. In fact, they, you know, Welling almost got thrown by Woking going down to 9 men, didn't quite really know what to do, and you just felt perhaps a set piece or a corner, you know, but it just wasn't to be. No,
that's what we were hoping on, but it wasn't to be, as you say, and you know, the situation, you know, as we're where we are, is you know, disappointing, but that's football.
And tough game coming up against Forest Green, of course, a game that we had at their place where really we should have got a draw, but of course threw it away in added time. Yeah,
you know, they're a quality side, there's no doubt about that, and all credit to Dave Ockaday. He's got a very good squad of players there. You know, people are saying that they've got a very big budget, but all credit to him. There's a lot of clubs in the league with good budgets. but he's doing his job well, and they're going very, very well. There's no doubt about that. They're going to be up in the mix at the end. It's going to be a tough game for us, but you know, it's about us going forward, and number one aim is we've got to push on and try and get them 50 points. That's always been the target. I think the supporters realise that at the club, that as much as we wanted to run in the FA Trophy, you know, the disappointment of going out of that, you know, number one thing is, and you know, getting them points, pushing on, because like I say, you can see the standard. There's such a big gulf from the Conference South, no disrespect to the National Conference Premier, and we've got to look after our future going forward. So, you know, first of a big period of games over the Christmas festive period, 4 games in 10 days, and that's quite demanding when you've got players suspended, 2 when you've got 1 or 2 injuries, and 3 at the end of the day. It's 4 games in 10 days, and it's quite hard on part-time players.
Lovely, thank you very much, Garry.
Cheers.